And we are live.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to tonight's session of A World on Fire. It's been a little bit, but here we are, most of us, and yeah, let's get right to it. Where we last left off, the party had descended down into the underground layers of the city of Aor and found what seems to be will look like some kind of shanty town at like the bottom end of the immense structure that is the floating city. They were walking about on some catwalks hanging from the ceiling of this immense chamber, trying to get to the central area of the city proper, following Shilk's direction from his magical kill order, basically. Uh, and as they were making their way across the catwalks, several of those sentry things that they had run into on the surface of the city were flying around, and they noticed them and sounded an alarm, and the metallic quadrupedal creatures came out of the ceiling and started attacking the party. And then a giant missile shot up into the catwalks from the shantytown below uh, to reveal that there was someone riding this missile, a figure with a wolf helmet, who you guys never got his name, but it's fine. And he helped defeat these creatures as someone else continued to shoot missiles from down below. And the entire catwalk kind of was disconnected from the ceiling when these creatures were destroyed, sending the party plummeting to the ground. Almost everybody was saved by Featherfall. Believe it was Vanya that just went plummeting straight into the ground.
Took it like a champ. Like a champ.
I walked away with double-digit HP. It's fine.
You're fine.
To which you guys found the other member of your reinforcements, a giant man with a giant bow, with a bull helmet. To which the wolf helmet guy called him Guff, and he shrank back down to humanoid size, and you guys were going to follow these two to their secret base, I guess. And so with that, we will pick back up. And you're following these two through alleyways. And as you get closer to what looks to be more of like a central walking area, the one with the wolf helmet says, okay, I think we're clear. We should get a bit more incognito. And with that, they take off their helmets, and you all see standing in front of you as the wolf helmet comes off is Farron.
Of course it is.
Although he looks a lot younger.
I was about to say, I was like, wait, fuck, which fair? Fuck.
I mean, it has to be a fair, and we haven't met yet.
Yeah.
He didn't recognize us.
This is true. Shit.
Oh my god.
Stupid ass fucking time bullshit.
Oh my
I
god.
hate this campaign. God! Like making me watch an episode of Doctor Who every time I tune in on Sunday. Fuck!
So your ranting isn't over yet.
No!
Made myself a drink for tonight, and now I'm regretting it. Regretting I didn't.
Who's the other? Do we not recognize the other person?
You do not recognize the other person. They are a large man, kind of thinning hair on top, but like a blocky face.
What helmet was he wearing?
He had the bull helmet.
Okay, and then Farron had the wolf. Oh, big shocker.
Uh huh. And
Why would it be anybody else?
That's fair.
and Farron says, "Okay, now that we don't have the targets on our heads anymore, through this way." And he just walks out into the crowd of people.
I will zoopity zip zop into Vanya, and then.
Yep. Then we blend in.
Because there
We
ain't no
can't.
blending in when you be a ghost.
All right. So you follow Farron and the large guy Guff through the thoroughfare. You see lots of people kind of going about their day. All of them seem to be wearing clothes that doesn't exactly scream like rich people. Like everyone's wearing kind of patchwork clothes, secondhand, scrounged together, whatever that they could really wear in order to wear clothes. However, kind of intermixed with all these kind of common folk, you do see several more of these kind of uh, mechanical people walking around that seem to be some kind of semblance of law in this area. And they kind of like look over you guys, but they don't seem to recognize you for any reason as they go about their business.
Sweet.
Yeah, just bopping along.
All right.
Don't
And
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
all right, and you eventually come to what looks to be like a large warehouse that looks like it's run down, decrepit. And they open up the kind of like the mangled doors of this warehouse and head in. And you guys follow in to see that inside it almost looks like a triage hospital. There are people inside of this warehouse lying on cots and beds, all of them kind of bandaged, people hurt, some people even missing limbs, various states of injured within this warehouse. And they lead you through this kind of triage area into a smaller room within the warehouse, where kind of just absentmindedly sitting against one wall, you see a dragonborn woman. And she looks up as you all come in, and she says, "Oh, who did you find?" And Farron says, they're some friends, some people that caught the eye of the sentry bots. And, well, we tried to do our best. They're a little beaten up, not as bad as some of the townspeople, but thought it's for the best to get them somewhere safe. And she says, "Does Stein know yet?" It's like, "No, we just got here." It's like, okay. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. And with that, she just kind of gets up and leaves. And Farron kind of basically takes her chair because it's like the only chair in the room. And says, "Well, guess I'm a little surprised to see y'all here, but it's been a while. How've things been?"
Chaotic.
It's been a time. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see all of you. We all thought you guys were dead.
I mean, most of us have died at least once.
Yeah. We didn't intend to be gone for so long.
Would this be a bad time for me to pop in and be like, and I am dead?
True. Arguably, Rowan is dead.
Good times, good times.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I didn't really know her that well.
Oh,
Like, pop out of Vanya, and I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'm fine.
It's complicated.
Clearly.
I like to imagine only my head popped out, though. I just, like, leaned to the side, and only, like, the top half of me came out of Vanya, and then I went back in.
That's not creepy at all.
I mean, we weren't. We shouldn't be surprised that you're the one that's here, but definitely was not expecting to find any friends here.
Yeah, I mean, well, after everything that happened, I couldn't exactly sit by and just let things take its course. I decided to join up, so here I am. What exactly are you guys doing here, anyway? The way I heard it, we were supposed to be the only ones that come in here.
We came to kill somebody.
Okay. That's, I guess that's to the point. Who are you here to kill?
That is a good question.
Don't exactly know.
We haven't seen them yet, but when we see them, I will know.
This doesn't make us look good.
Wait, so they sent you here to kill someone but they didn't tell you who?
Oh, they didn't send us. They sent us on our way after I think we caused a significant amount of trouble, and then we just continued to cause problems. elsewhere. I'm actually have a pretty good feeling that they would rather we didn't run into you.
Wait, so do they even know you're here then?
Probably
Who is they?
The oh, I mean the gods, the deities, the council, the ones that are basically they weren't. It wasn't exactly going well fighting alone, so they decided to kind of band together a bit more to fight
Yeah.
off the betrayer gods, and then
She'll
they saw this place as a threat, and rightly so, with everything that's happened since we got here.
we've talked to two of them within the last couple of. No, it's been a few weeks, hasn't it? It's been a while.
I wanted to make sure because there's a lot of people that we talked to.
I pop out of Vanya again. Like, he has the point. We do talk to a lot of people. And I go back to Vanya.
Well, I guess to in order to get you guys to leave as soon as possible, not to say that it's not good seeing you, but kind of in the middle of a, well, I guess you could call it a revolution. It's we're working on it, but
Well, I mean, do you need help? Because I'm wanted, so I probably should stay and help.
well, help would be appreciated. The the idea was supposed to be kind of a small group to come in and sow insurrection and kind of work our way up from there. The idea was to each of us would be a representative of one of the gods. And
Oh.
I know for a fact that a couple of you follow, well, follow the teachings at least of some that we already have members of, so it's kind of a tenuous relationship, and it starts to lean one way or the other, it could fall apart. That's why I'm so surprised you're here, because it definitely shifts the balance. Is all I'm trying to say.
I mean, we don't exactly like this place very much either. And they're going to continue to being a problem. And if it's easier for us to accomplish what we need to accomplish working together, then I have a feeling that whatever Shilk has been sent here to deal with isn't going to be some random person. They're going to mean something here. perhaps the best way to run into them is by... I mean, we already cause problems without trying very hard. So, who knows what we could do if we were trying.
Alright. Well, I know I would definitely like the help. Safety in numbers and all that. But you'll have to convince Stein. He's kind of the one that put all this together. And with that, there comes a knock on the door. And walking in, you see a human man wearing just a kind of like a simple cotton shirt. It wouldn't really stand out from all of the other people that you see here, although he definitely seems to be moving with a bit more of a purpose. And he says, so these are the new additions, I take it? First thing I want to make clear to everyone, as long as you're beholden to the gods, you will have a place here. However, things are fragile here. There are a lot of people who need protecting, and whatever mission you're here on, it can't come in the way of helping these people. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Stein. I am a Primarch of the Platinum Dragon, sent here to save these people. If you would like to help, we will accept it. If not, then I would prefer you to continue on your way.
Does anybody, I look at the group, does anybody have any problems with trying to help out? I know we had kind of tossed the idea around when we were still on our ship, but the snag we had was we didn't know how to find them. Now we found them.
I mean, now I don't see any reason not to.
pop out of Vanya. So fucking funny. I gotta make the most of it while I can still do this shit. It's too good not to.
Vanya does just have a straight face every time Rowan does it. Zero reaction.
Yeah,
How are we supposed to help these people?
that is a good question. I guess talk to him. Points to the Primarch.
Well, I mean, I'm asking him.
He kind of squints at you,
I
Rowan.
haven't seen this yet.
Eyes narrow with murderous intent.
Vanya does not break.
Are you a half elf with another elf inside of you? Now you're an elf and a half.
Be glad he's not a paladin, or else it would be smites with malicious intent.
Nah.
We don't know that he's not.
For now, rest up. You all look in various states. And when you're ready, we will ask of you.
Okay.
And with that, he will turn around and leave.
Before he leaves, I'm gonna be like, so what's the stance on like sending to other people while here? Is that a general no?
I would not use any magic to try and contact outside the city. They kind of have a way of intercepting such things.
Okay, so not here. Gotcha.
Correct. And with that, he will leave.
Is Farron still in the room?
Yeah, he's still sitting there.
Farron, I've got a question.
He kind of looks taken aback as you call him Farron.
Is that not your name?
Oh, yeah, I guess
Something
I
else
do.
we should be calling you?
I guess I do look a bit like him, don't I? I am not Farron. I'm his son, Ari. Although I go by Riaz now.
Gosh, it's been 10 years, I
What?
forgot.
20 something.
I
Hold on!
20,
I need to lay down!
20 something years.
No, but our characters saw him 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yes. It's been longer than that.
My god.
Vanya needs to like sit down for a minute.
It's a good thing Vanya's already sitting. She sat on the floor already.
She's gonna take a lap and be like, "Welcome to my world."
Back. I missed what he goes by. I'm sorry. I was too busy having a panic.
Sorry.
He goes by Riaz now. Rias. Yeah, you know, elven naming conventions. When you become adult, you get a new name.
Yeah, totally. Definitely know all about that.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. Time gets weird for us sometimes, and it wouldn't be the first time we've run into people in times that we don't think they're supposed to be in.
I've just been sitting here laughing at this. Some time is weird for us sometimes. Finger guns. Pew 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 pew.
Do you know what kind of magic may or may not set off any problems? Like if I tried to cast Find Familiar to bring my familiar back, is that going to cause a problem?
No, that should be fine. After all, a lot of the mages use spells like that, so it'd be kind of counterproductive if they had a way of monitoring that. Because just every time someone would make a new familiar, it would just pop up.
It'd be like 7 mages made new familiars.
You know what, at this point I just thought it was better to ask than to do for once in our lives.
Bro, definitely like, as Vanya, took a sit, left, and she's like standing next to Ari doing that thing. You know when you see someone for the first time and they've grown up and you sort of like are like measuring their height versus yours with your hand?
do the uncle thing where it's like, it was so long. I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah, just like, oh my god, look, you're so tall now.
Comparing his knee height to where he is now.
But my hand can go through his head, so it's a little
Yeah, it's like-
weird.
And you're so see-through now.
Oh yeah, look at that, we both changed.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress.
I see being gone for 20 years definitely changed something.
Yes, I'm sorry, I don't think we've met. Who are you?
Oh, we found him in prison.
Axiom, I recently broken out of a prison in hell. Nice to meet you.
Found him in a hell prison.
Yeah, we found him in hell prison. It was really great.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys have definitely had some adventures in the meantime.
It's very...
We also put on a show at the circus, and I think we definitely killed some people in the stands. Now that I think about it,
Yeah, but they liked it.
that's true. They did enjoy it,
But they
and we were
there
invited
for it.
back.
That was in the abyss, though.
Yeah, that was
Well,
the Abyss
Oh,
Circus.
apologies. Yes, that was during our fun run in the abyss.
It was the Abyss Circus, the Hell Prison.
Yes.
As Axiom is hearing this again, it's just like, oh god, I forgot about that.
You missed a good show, Axiom.
Mm.
You missed some good times when we were in the Abyss.
I mean, to be fair, anything is better than prison in hell.
Frozen Hell Prison.
I miss system.
Agreed.
I think we all do.
If we get some diamonds, we can bring them back.
I don't think we can bring him. Did we even keep any bit of him?
Yes, he's in a jar on the second deck of the ship.
That's right, we kept him in a jar. I forgot.
Add to our collection of people.
Dead
whose
friends that we're just
pieces-
carrying around.
Friends whose pieces we're just carrying.
Got System's Gray Matter, got Matham's Blood.
Yep.
It's fine.
Technically still have Ramona's body.
Meanwhile, Vatham's
I also
somewhere
kept
in a lazy boy,
Sonny's.
watching all this proceed.
The Sonny's not quite dead.
He's just a blank slate.
Well, no, but I just mean like us just keeping our collection of friends, to resurrect at a later time.
Yep,
Yeah,
there's
we
only
left
2 that aren't around anymore.
We left them with the Ashari, didn't we?
Oh, that's right! How are they? How are our dead friends? Not dead friends.
Not dead friends.
I totally forgot that's where we left them.
Memories been awoken in me.
Yeah, they're good. They
Haven't done much, I assume.
they kind of just do the same thing every day.
Like eat, sleep, wake up, eat, sleep, wake up.
Dasani goes to the river a lot. Ramona's does like some painting.
But they at least like interact with the world, right?
Well, sometimes they're not exactly the best conversationalists.
Oh, hi. Bye.
It's almost like auto responses. Like they're not at you, they're just responding to the presence of you. If that makes sense.
Alright.
Kind of does, yeah. It's all still very confusing what happened. Doesn't seem like it's been that long, even though it has.
I mean, to us, it hasn't really been that long.
A few months.
Yeah, kind of.
Less than that, even. Like, for me, it was only, like, what? A couple days? Minutes, maybe? Like, when I was there? In hell?
Oh, you have no idea how long that you were in hell, but it was more than. Well, it was a long time.
It felt like months.
Months, if not years.
Yeah, you were in there for a long ass time.
It's good seeing you again, though. It's always nice to see friends.
Yeah, I'm sure another friend would love to see you too, but well, she's not exactly subtle.
Is it safe to
Yeah.
assume that he's talking about Sif?
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say, are we
he's talking about Sif.
a giant wolf?
No, the compact friends are a little bit easier to manage. Sometimes I say that Watcher is not easy to manage in any way, shape, or form.
Me having PTSD flashbacks to him chasing my light ball. Well, what time of day would it be by now? I legitimately can't remember.
Are you asking me or are you asking Riaz?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. You have no idea.
Do we know how long we'd been walking before we fought?
Make a survival check.
Good. My specialty.
You got this. The sad thing is that it's literally supposed to be your specialty. Ah, there it is. Starting off strong on the comeback, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful thing. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kayla, for keeping up the tradition.
We grew up underground!
I know, we both grew up underground. This is depressing. I guess I could technically just fly through the floor and go find out what time of day it is.
You could.
Head empty.
Head empty, no thought.
I'm an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, you're not sure. It's it all just kind of blends together. If anything, it feels like weeks.
Wild.
Yeah. Feels like
God.
it's been a month.
We've been down here for
Maybe
so
more.
long.
At least a month.
Oh God, are we in hell again?
84 years.
Yeah, it's been 84 years.
Well, do you guys need to like sleep or anything? Are you even tired?
Is this the ghost talking to the party?
Yeah, when I put the weird accent on, Nestor, it's not me.
I just want to make sure that I'm.
I mean, I probably have a concussion, but I could sleep.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against sleeping right now.
But yeah, how are your bones?
You mean before or
Considering-
after the building fell on us?
They're there.
I mean, she like fell many.
Considering
Feet.
how far I fell, I feel pretty fine, actually.
It's impressive.
Yeah. Didn't hurt as much as I was expecting it to.
No, but it was all that dust and rubble really cushioned the fall.
Yeah, I guess.
You just gotta know how to
all
fall.
about-
Cool.
It's all about the tuck and roll. You just
Exactly.
gotta know how to you land and then you just gotta roll out of it.
Yeah, you gotta know how
Parkour,
to press the
parkour.
energy.
Well, I guess you guys can do that.
You're just gonna like find a book.
How would I find the book? Axiom, I can't even hold it open!
Never mind. Sorry.
No, I have another plan with my free time.
Man, you don't even have goblins to scare.
It's a sad life.
Is there a particular place we should go to rest? Is here fine?
Here is probably the best.
I take it this is a very tenuous settlement.
Well, I mean,
with all the religions in one place.
especially under the nose of a regime that hates the gods. Yes.
I really hate it here. No offense, Amity, but this place
None
sucks.
taken. I don't like it very much either, and I thought I'd
He's
really
like,
like
I
it.
hate it here.
In comparison to Vasselheim, this isn't too bad. Before it was,
I was about to say, do you mean
Attack.
before or after the dragon attack?
When I was
also
there, it
not
was
so hot
fine.
I am also not so hot on Vasselheim either, so...
When
Not
I
so
was
hot on
there,
a
it was
lot of
fine.
places right now.
When I was there, it was fine. We had a, status quo. Everything was cool
Was it a
for the most
good...
part.
Was it a good, was it an overall good status quo, or was it good for you because you were part of the status quo?
Ooh.
Because I'm pretty sure the people up there also think that their status quo is pretty good.
I mean, it was all right. We had like a guild. We had the guilds and stuff. Mages were around. Look, I wasn't exactly treated great either. Sort of gestures to the face.
Is it bad that I think the Arashari is like the only place we ever left without like totally like not in a terrible state?
I was just gonna say, I'm pretty sure the only place I have ever been that was not absolutely terrible was the Arashari.
Yeah, I
Everywhere
have to
else
agree.
It's
sucked.
like the only place that we've ever been that's like also when we left wasn't also bad.
Or hated us for one reason or another. I mean,
Yeah.
arguably, the Blood Circus does not hate us.
This is true. We are very much welcomed back there for a encore. That is true. That's true. We have two places we've left better than we found.
Yeah.
The what's the place? The Grozits? I don't think he'd be against us coming back either.
Yeah, but I think he's just chill with whatever, It's just like, we didn't exactly change anything there.
He
This
gave
is-
him his pillow back.
This is true. Sorry, I stand correct. Okay, so we only leave places better when they're not places we want to leave better.
Just face palms at the mention of Blood Circus, Grozits, and Arashari. Just like, God damn it.
You agreed to stay with us.
True. But to be fair, you guys were my only ticket out of prison.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, technically, you left the prison in a better shape than you found
No, we did not. No, we left that prison
Mm.
much worse than when we found it. That prison was not great when we left.
No.
Not good at all.
it. You know, for the guys in charge.
True.
True.
It is a matter of perspective.
I don't know. I think that Kraken might have really gotten a lot of fun out of the way we left that prison.
Wait, there was a Kraken?
Oh yeah.
I made a
I
deal
guess-
with it.
Yes.
I paid him.
I like to imagine the other two are just standing there listening to this conversation with just like, who the fuck are you people?
We're fine.
You can see Riaz is looking at you guys with like a concerned look on his face, like, my god, I thought my life was hard. And then just Guff is in the corner just staring at you, like wide grin, or like, this is hilarious.
It's just a concern gift.
Well, I guess you guys better get some sleep. He's right, you do all kind of look like shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon Watcher back first, and then go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yes, tomorrow we turns to Gash. Look for whoever is, requiring of death from you, and see how we can help out these people.
I'm over here.
Yes, why are you looking at me?
Yeah, you said,
Sorry.
you
Yes.
said,
You said
yes.
yes.
Sorry.
I don't think Gesh is plotting a murder. Looks over at Gesh.
We're all just like,
You
yes,
start
when did you pick up the
maniacally rubbing his
sword?
hands together. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Shoke. It's been a long day for me.
It's
I
been
mean-
6 weeks since we played. You get one.
But for the record, if Gesh was not I would not be surprised if Gesh was not plotting all of our murders right now. So
Specifically,
Poor guy.
Shoke for all the pillow theft.
Gonna smother us all to death in our sleep.
with the stolen pillows.
With the stolen pillows, yeah.
All right. So you guys taking a long rest then?
I'm taking
Yes.
an hour. Actually, do I have to use a ritual to cast Find Familiar? Can I just use a spell slot for it?
You can use a spell slot. Yeah.
If I'm about to take a nap, then I'm just gonna use
Yeah,
a
because
spell
you,
slot.
have it because you're a chain warlock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can cast it.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
only really use rituals when you're trying to save the spell slots. Before you take a nap, it's not going to matter.
Okay, we're just gonna move the dead keyboard off of the desk before I accidentally type it in again.
Oh yeah, you learn the Find Familiar spell and can cast it as a ritual. Yeah. I just don't
Yeah.
have it in my known spells because I always have it known, and then I'll not be able to count right. Because then I won't be able to count right how many spells I'm supposed to have, and I don't want to have to go through what I went through with Ray and a very odd notation system to figure out which ones were prepared and which ones weren't.
I mean, you can just mark prepared matter, and then just the spells that you picked versus the spells that you get.
Is it an option?
Anyway.
Anyway. Summoning back my dog, and then I'm going to bed.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys are getting ready for your long rest, Riaz says, well, I'll leave you guys to rest. I'll just be right outside if you need anything.
Thanks.
And he and Guff leaves you guys to yourselves. Now, are you guys taking watches, or are you just resting?
In theory, we could just put Rowan on watch the entire time and call it good.
This is when she gets really good at like whittling.
I can't hold anything!
I can't hold anything.
How am I gonna whittle if I can't even read?
So is that what you guys are doing then? Just Rowan's just gonna watch over you guys as you sleep?
Yes.
Alright. Then...
However,
Oh?
after everyone falls asleep, for like a little bit of time, I'm going to casually meander around, invisible to not alarm the many, many, many people here who are probably not cool with a ghost, just, you know, walking around while there's a bunch of people kind of dying. That wouldn't be cool. And because we haven't done it in a really long time, and I totally forgot this is a thing we can do, I'm gonna see if there's a nomad catch around. Because he was in the city, so fuck it.
I'd make you roll, but I can tell you that there's not a nomad cache here.
He has specifically avoided this town for a reason.
And I go back to watching my sleeping friends.
Alright. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yes, you can see they're sleeping.
Alright. So, nothing happens while you're watching them. As you do your invisible walkabout, you notice that Riaz, just as he said, is right outside. And he seems to be having a conversation with the Dragonborn woman. That as you kind of pass by, he's just explaining to her how you guys were friends of his dad, and so, I mean...
Wow, I'm a little heartbroken that we're not his friends too.
You guys never really spoke to Ari.
I vaguely did, but then he ran away on a wolf. So you know what?
Like the one that had the most face-to-face time with him was probably Vanya,
I'm pretty sure we talked a little bit.
and that was mostly just because of their dogs.
You know what? Hey,
How
that's
else do you bond with someone?
Invalid way to become friends with somebody.
I mean, to be fair, I think you've actually talked to Sif more than you've talked to Ari.
That is entirely possible.
To be fair, Ari was like a baby, just a teeny little child at the time.
He was a child.
Mm-hmm. All I ever did was scare Ari and then make him run away on a wolf. I apparently have that effect on people. Fuck.
Oh. Yeah,
So-
but anyway, he's explaining that there's like, because you guys are friends of his dad's, like, you're safe to trust. To which she doesn't exactly seem to believe him, and has reservations about your party joining the group.
What kind of reservations? Does she elaborate?
Not really.
Is that it? That's their conversation?
Yeah, the little bit of it that you have as you're kind of like walking about.
Cool.
You also see the human guy, Stein. He seems to be the one that's attending to the people here, making his way around, changing people's bandages.
He's the
Um,
Primarch?
the Primarch, yeah,
Yeah,
of
okay.
of the Platinum Dragon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you see him cast a few healing spells on those that are in worse shape. Yeah, just basically making rounds, making sure that everybody is stable. Um, yeah. Do you head outside at all?
Sure.
Yeah. Outside, you hear like some shouts coming from around the corner, and as you go to investigate, you can see there's kind of like a little area nearby, where it's just like a bunch of junk and other strange broken objects kind of piled on top of each other in like a makeshift type of like playground for some kids, and you can see that Guff is kind of like throwing the kids around and like picking them up, and they're just having a happy time being a distraction to the children from the horrible poor life that they're living in this shanty town.
Ooh, yeah, I will definitely not add to that depressing fact with a ghost, so I will be on my way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what you notice on your walkabout, and you head back to the group and just kind of watch over them for the rest of the rest.
Ooh.
And with that, everyone gains the benefits of a long rest.
Woohoo! I'll be right back real quick. My food's here.
So, you all wake up in this small room. Anything you would like to do before you head back out? Talk with the others?
I don't think so.
I don't have anything.
Alright.
Give Watcher very specific instructions to not leave my side.
But there's so many people here!
I know. If you can't stay next to me, I will just have to hold you. And I mean, that's fine, but
So then, you head out and talk to Riaz, and he leads you through the warehouse to another side room And in this one, you can see the other three people, Stein, Guff, and the woman who you never got her name,
I'm back.
are standing there around what looks to be a table with a crude drawing of the map of the city. And they say, or Stein says, "All right, everyone rested up."
I sure am.
Yep.
Yes.
Good. You asked how you can help these people. We are planning a raid tonight. There's a stockpile of food up on the surface that these people desperately need, and we would like your help to get it. Is this something that you all can help with?
Yes.
Sounds
Yeah.
easy enough.
I don't see why not.
All right. So, here's the plan. And he gestures for you guys to come to the table with the crew drawing. And he explains to you how once the cover of night falls for the surface city, you're all going to basically be disguised as factory workers. And you're going to take the grav rail, the strange transportation structure that Rowan ran into that one time.
Literally.
Yep. And you're going to take that up into the service city as if you are heading to your next shift to work at the factory. Once there, the disguises won't be necessary, as you will raid the factory and basically he kind of sugarcoats it a little bit, but you guys are basically the distraction so that their group can move as much food as possible.
Little does
bring-
she know, that is what we excel at.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, this is the role we were born to play.
This is literally the one time where a plan is going to go perfectly in our favor. Cause chaos, nailed it.
Done.
Is there some kind of signal for like the retreat or
We will get word to you when we're clear and you guys can leave the area.
where do we leave to from where we are?
So, once we hit the factory, security is going to. It's going to get a bit tougher on the grav rails. So, the best way to make it back here are the catacomb tunnels, which it sounds like you guys already have some experience with.
We're familiar, yeah.
Good. We don't have all of the catacombs mapped out, as they are quite extensive. But once you find an access to the catacombs, it shouldn't be too hard to make your way back from there.
Is there one unknown access anywhere nearby where we will be?
There is, but it's the one that we're going to be using to move the food. So it's
Where-
best not to draw attention to that one.
Ideally, find a different one that's far enough away. Yeah, makes sense.
Exactly.
Where's the next nearest one, just in case?
That we don't know. We were only able to scout out this one avenue.
What's the next nearest one that is known to you, even if it's not super close?
Well, there are a few access ways along the Gravrail tunnels. It's a little risky going in there with the Gravrails active, but if you head into the tunnels, you could find a way into the catacombs from there.
How far is this warehouse from where we are currently?
Well, it's on the surface city, so it's, say, a couple miles of travel by Gravrail.
So today during the... Cause how long do we have until we're heading out?
Well, it's about mid-afternoon right now, so 4 or 5 hours.
Is it going to matter at all that we've previously been pursued by security and maybe in their system in some way?
I think that's what the disguises are for.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how advanced their technology is. I would rather ask it now and then find out when we get on there that, oh, JK can't be the distraction. Can't get on there.
Although I feel like us being wanted by them would make us more distraction worthy. Just saying.
Yes, once we get there, we have to get there. I'm asking, is it going to impair our ability to get where we need to go?
The disguises will help with them with avoiding detection. If they have a way of detecting you just from riding the grav rails, then we don't have a way to protect against that. We haven't had any problems with that, but then again, they haven't discovered our identities yet, because we always wear our helmets.
Yeah, our identities have definitely been discovered, just saying.
Although, let's be real, technically, I'm like technically 56 years old now, so anything's possible. So I'm probably
Wait, when we were getting into the catacombs last time, wasn't it just me telling you guys how deep down they were and we just went?
Well, you guys went through a hole that the explosion made in the ground.
yeah.
Oh, there was like an opening?
Yes.
Mhm.
Can't remember. Okay.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
buried it back up behind us.
Yeah, you went down to go, and that's when you found the catacombs. But before you could tell the party how to get there, the security force showed up and blew up the building.
Yeah, no, I
making
remember
a
that
hole in the
part.
ground.
That I remember. I just couldn't remember if we had just like dimension doored through the ground to get to the catacomb, or if there had been an entryway in the explosion. But yeah, I remember now.
I think that had been our plan at one point.
I
Yeah.
think that was originally the plan. Okay, so we can fall back on that if we need to.
Mhm. If need be, you could just find us another entrance.
Yeah. If we were to walk there now from here to the catacomb entrance that you do know of, how long would that take?
I'm confused by the question. You mean that catacomb entrance on the surface we plan to use to get back here?
Yes, I assume you know where it is if you go back through the catacombs.
It would take several hours to navigate through the catacombs. We would have to spend the time setting up on the grav rails, just going there.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the. I'm not trying. Okay, hang on. Let me let me rephrase this in a way that makes more sense. If I were to simply go from here to there in a straight shot, navigation doesn't quite matter to me. I'm sure you can understand why, or walls. How long would that take me to get there?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how fast you can move through solid walls.
As fast as I can move through non-solid walls.
Alright, let me rephrase this. I don't know how fast going through the solid walls you would have to go to get there in a specific amount of time. The rest of us usually have to go through the tunnels. We're not used to going as the crow flies through objects. So I don't know exactly the distance in a straight line from here to there is.
I'm just wondering if I should go ahead of time to figure out another way for us to get out before we get there.
I don't like the idea of sending one ahead to scout out before the rest of us get there. Because if you get detected and set off an alarm, it could affect the rest of us getting there.
I don't plan on going on the surface. I plan on just going underground. I can also go invisible and fly through walls. And fly.
I understand that, but they do have ways of detecting things. I don't know all of their means. We haven't been able to completely figure out all of their technology. But we have been detected in the past, and
Are
we've
you
been able
dead?
to get we've been
Rowan.
able to get away by the skin of our teeth. If we stick together, we can do this. If we separate, it just causes more problems.
But that's just it. We're not sticking together once we get there. Once we get there, we're splitting off to be a distraction, and then you
Because
guys
we're
have a way
already
out.
there. If you go ahead and get detective, we might not be able to get there. They could shut down the grav rails, and then you'd be all on your own, and then nobody gets food.
Rowan, let's just go with their plan. We're resourceful, we'll figure it out.
Fine.
Are there any other questions? All right.
Makes sense to me.
Then we'll leave in 4 hours' time. If there's anything you need to do to prepare, now is the time.
Oh yeah, by the way, who was I talking to?
That was Stein.
Yeah, Dick. Alright, thanks.
I don't have anything to do to prepare.
Anybody have anything they would like to prepare?
Nope.
I can't think of anything.
Nope.
Right before we leave, I pop Watcher back into his pocket dimension because that boy does not know how to stealth, but
I got nothing.
All right. So, you guys spend the next few hours just kind of waiting as you get closer to the mission start time. Riaz shows up with the factory worker disguises, kind of like a thick, like sackcloth jumper with like joints and like the chest reinforced with like a leather padding.
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, is it easy enough to like hide our armor and whatnot within whatever we're being given?
Armor, yes. It's it's baggy enough to like hide like weapons and stuff. The problem is moving around with your weapons in the clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah. So if you want to avoid walking around awkwardly in the disguises, like like tripping on like your weapons and stuff, recommend putting them in like a bag of holding or something.
Almost as if we have a bag of holding.
It's almost as if you have
I
several.
have several, yeah.
Oh god. Ah, this is so. This is such a heist trope. Being disguised and then carrying all the weapons in a bag.
Yep,
Yeah, heist, heist,
it's a heist.
heist.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I stick all my weapons in the bag of holding I'm carrying. And I guess put all of my arrows in the bag of holding for once.
Nice.
Go heist.
All right, and with you all dressed in your disguises and on your way out, you basically they've given you directions on on where the station is to get picked up for the grav rail, and you all kind of meander your way through town in these factory outfits. People don't seem to pay you any notice, especially the mechanical defense force. These semblance of the law. They just kind of overlook you as you walk by, and you get to the station and wait patiently, and eventually, moving down through a kind of large tunnel in the side of a rock wall on the edge of the shantytown, you see this massive metallic capsule, very reminiscent to what us in real life would know as a train, except it just seems to hover off the ground following these kind of magical pylons as it just kind of like moves, gliding through these pylons down, and as it stops at the station, it just seems to power down and rest on several pylons on the edge of like a platform that people are standing on waiting to get on. You all get on the gravway, and after a few minutes, you feel the hum as it kind of starts to rise up and starts moving back towards the tunnel. You can see that there are many other people on this on the gravway train. Some of them are wearing similar uniforms to you. Some of them wearing not robes, but like robe adjacent clothing, almost like they're not mages themselves, but perhaps they work for mages.
Ah, yes, the interns.
Yeah, interns or apprentices or acolytes, something. And the gravway kind of pitches up a little bit. You can feel the your weight being shifted as it kind of goes up an incline, and it rockets back and forth down the tunnels as it seems to rise up through the earth towards the surface of the city. And a few minutes later, you find yourselves back up on the surface, leaving the gravway amidst the crowds of other people, and you start making your way through this kind of like plaza train station, where you see several of these gravways kind of coming and going, and you follow the instructions given to you how to get to the factory as you go through you actually go through tunnels to get to the factory itself, as the common folk do not seem to have access to the flying transportation that the upper city boasts. And after several more minutes of walking, you find yourselves at the factory that seems to be the source of the food. So, now that you are here, how would you like to make your distraction?
There's so many ways we could do this.
We had 4 hours to talk about it.
Yep.
And
did.
nobody said anything.
We did. You're right. We're dumb. It's because we never make plans.
Plans are for losers.
Exactly. We wing everything,
Yeah.
and we always turn out perfectly fine.
So to be fair, arguably our worst executed thing was when we tried to plan a way to sneak through a demon army. Now, is that because
I
we
mean, that's
planned
fair.
or because of what we planned to do? What we were trying to do, hard to say. However, that was probably our most detailed plan and probably one of our worst.
How much like security did you say? Sorry, was around here? If any.
There's a decent amount of security. There's a few more of those kind of robotic people just kind of walking around, keeping an eye out for people causing trouble. You also see many of these kind of these drones, similar to the ones that you fought up in the air, except these ones seem to kind of walk around on the walls and ceilings like little spiders, little mechanical spiders.
Cool.
Oh no!
Well, we can't start a workers' riot.
Union
Like hell we
guys!
can't.
But that sounds like quitters talk to me. Yeah, what if we do try to just try to unionize the workers?
Just be like,
Just
the
go
majors
up to
can't
them.
stop
Hey, you
all-
guys want to start a fight?
Yeah, just fucking. Honestly, that sounds like a decent distraction.
I mean, any kind of distraction that would not get us arrested would be optimal, but it would have
Yeah.
to be big enough
Oh.
to be.
We're
Oh,
gonna
distracting.
get arrested.
Oh,
I'm just
Oh.
saying.
oh! If we get them to unionize, we're getting arrested. But it'll be worth it.
Pretty sure all of these people will be killed if they even mention the word union, but it's fine.
It'll be
This
fine.
feels more like an Amazon scenario, but
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Yeah, this definitely feels like big business, and the little guy right here.
And I mean, one of the-
Do any of the security people, like, is it clear one of them is in charge in any way?
Make a perception check.
Cool. Oh, fuck yeah. Shit.
I mean,
Pretty
Rowan's
bad
not
at a 3 rolls here. We've hit a solid 2 once.
yeah. Rowan's not a racist, but
Oh. Oh no.
all these robot people look quite alike.
Oh my god. To be fair, I'm looking through Vanya's eyes. It's very hard to tell.
Oh, so now Vanya's the racist.
Oh my god.
might have been at
Wow.
one point in her life, but not
Just-
anymore.
Just wow.
It's the elves. You know what? That's not true. Those elves, though, in that one city,
Those elves were assholes.
they started it. They know what they did.
They know what they did. That was a great time just running through that city screaming whatever we wanted in a random language and hoping it worked. Good times. Man, I miss those days.
Think that'll work
Easily
here?
do it again.
I mean, to be fair, one of the commandments of the lawbearer is take company in the aid of others. The efforts of the individual often pale against the capabilities of the community.
Yeah. And the others, we are acting in the betterment of others. The
Yeah.
others are just not in this direct vicinity.
Yeah.
Loopholes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which means a union riot would not be uncommon.
I'm gonna pop out of Vanya and go invisible.
I mean, what if we just like... Go ahead. Go do what you need to do.
We'll try and make this work. If not, it'll be chaotic probably no matter what. And I'm gonna find. Do we know, like, in this this building where the other people are gonna go get this food? Like, can we see that from here? Like, where they apparently need to go?
Sorry, what was the question?
Is it like pretty obvious like where they're gonna have to come in from to like get this food? Like, can we see where they're gonna be going to take stuff?
They like part of the plan was they were going to sneak in like the back way into the food factory. You guys are like at the front right now.
Okay, so we just need to cause big distraction here. Perfect. So it doesn't matter. Awesome. I go find a guard.
Okay. Sure.
And I'm going to try and stealthily possess him because that's something I can do.
Right. And so it's a saving throw, right?
Well, to see if he notices me possessing him is... I have to find it. Hang on. Unseen passenger. So it's my stealth check contested to their perception. If I win, and they fail their saving throw, you successfully possess them with other knowledge. So it's the saving throw and then the wisdom check. There's
Okay.
the two.
Got it. Okay.
So it's the charisma check for the possession to see if I successfully possess them first and foremost.
All right.
Which I don't remember the DC. Hang on.
Well, I rolled a 10, and I'm pretty sure the DC is higher than that, so you definitely possess him.
Nice. So then it's my stealth versus their perception, and I have advantage because I'm invisible, right?
Correct.
Sick.
Yeah, you're pretty stealthy.
Did I win?
You sure did.
Just out of curiosity, what did he get?
I didn't even bother rolling.
Oh.
I can't roll that high.
You just saw the number and you were like, nope.
Nope.
Cool. Right, now I need to make him say something. And I didn't plan this far ahead.
We never do.
Oh, we never do.
You're on your own now.
Yeah. What do I make him yell? Oh, I didn't think about this. I just started... He's like, are you having a stroke? Can you even have a stroke?
James, someone's having a stroke.
Having a fucking metallic stroke. Oh my god, I didn't think about this.
When in doubt, riot.
I mean, also when in doubt, fire. Whether real or imagined.
I mean, it's riots and fires not mutually exclusive.
You know what? That's true.
You right?
I guess I will have him point in the direction away from the group so as to distract from whatever they'll get to do now. That's on you guys. I'm playing my part and it's not great, but I'm playing it. Yeah, and I'll get him to essentially just like in said direction away from the group. How many words do I get? 25? Is it 25? Obfuscate? No, not that one. don't remember where anything is. I haven't looked at this thing in 5 weeks.
You'll be fine.
Nope, not that one. Pretty sure it's vaguely 20 words. 20, 25, something along those lines. It follows the same rules as the other spell. And I'm just gonna get him to yell like...
Okay, so you
"You
possess
there."
a guy,
I possess a dude, I'm gonna
and,
get him
and
to
then you have
yell.
him point away from the group, and
Yep.
just yell like the end of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's basically what you're doing.
No, I'm gonna go like, hey, you there, stop what you're doing, put that down. Why are you doing that?
And you see a middle-aged man, just like carrying like a small bag, just like look over like, what, me?
And
I'm not doing anything.
This is the
So
perfect
sorry,
time.
middle-aged man, I apologize.
This is perfect. This is exactly how riots start. You antagonize somebody doing the job.
I mean, Vanya would have noticed that I stopped possessing her,
Yeah.
so go team.
I mean, is that a sufficient distraction for us to...
I'm hoping that the other guards also went to look at this other guard yelling about something. Not like had to visually actually like physically go over there, but I'm hoping that they were all like, what's happening?
Yeah, they're kind of like moving to like back him up because they're assuming he saw something.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so you have him say that.
He gets to continue to make checks to see if he notices me possessing him.
Okay.
This is such a dumb ability, I love it!
You know, it's so absolutely ridiculous. Whenever you force the host to do anything, they can make an insight check against my lingering soul DC on a success.
Okay.
I'm aware of my possession,
Gotcha.
which I wrote down, but apparently
What's your
not.
charisma mod? Because you're doing with charisma.
No,
right?
mine is my lingering soul DC, so it's 8 plus proficiency plus my aspect modifier, which is
What's your aspect?
which is my dex.
Oh, okay. So and your dex is 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'd be 19. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Yeah. Okay. Guess I'll make an insight check. DC 19. Fuck. Yeah, that's another 10.
Solid.
Okay.
He has no idea. He's just yelling things and is just.
So he's yelling things and he has no idea why.
Yep.
And now the others are kind of looking at him like, "What's up?" And like the middle-aged man said, like it's there's nothing in my bag, just some work essentials. And now the guy is just confused, like, why did I say that?
Work
I'm
essentials.
just gonna have him point at another completely other person and be like, no, not you, that guy over there. I don't want to get out of my sight and get back to work. You back there, stop what you're doing.
Just make the guard start accosting every employee.
You see an old woman with like a
I'm so
basket
sorry.
of flowers, and she's
Oh
just
no.
like, "What?" And like the other guards look at the old woman now, and then look at the companion that you're possessing. It's like, "Hey, are you all right? You seem to be malfunctioning."
He gets to check again because I made him do something.
Yeah. Even lower.
Oof.
I'm gonna
Oh.
make. Oh god. I'm gonna just make him whichever. Just I don't know how many guards are near him. I assume one of them is close enough for me to just have him hit them.
Oh, okay.
They said he's
Alright.
malfunctioning. He's just gonna punch one.
Okay.
Try to.
It's like, how dare you insinuate that I'm malfunctioning?
Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, they definitely hit, and it's just a punch, so
Yeah, just a hit.
does 6 points of damage. And I guess at this point, well, as you punch one of the guards, and the other guards are like, "What the fuck?" and start kind of crowding around their companion. That's bring you over to the map.
And he can
Which-
check again.
Right.
So fucking funny.
So messed up. There we go. That's an 11.
Oh, good job,
Getting
buddy.
better.
All right. We got initiative.
I feel bad because in the back of his head, he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
All right, we'll just use this map again.
Classic.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Were we told what kind of factory this is?
It's a factory that makes food.
Okay, it's just a food factory. Okay.
Food
Oh,
factory.
that means
Oh, it's a
It's gotta-
Twinkie factory. God damn it.
it's got to mean that the working conditions are terrible.
It's, food stuff. All right. So we got Rowan over there, and then we'll bring some guards in.
He does still get his own turn too. Like he still gets to do a thing on his own turn, but I'm sure he's just so confused.
He is very confused.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm glad that I don't need a keyboard to do combat.
All right. The
Is this the one I'm
say-
possessing?
Yeah. Let's do perfect. This symbol of a man holding his head.
He's screaming. Oh, that's good. So is this whole factory like just one floor?
Well, you guys aren't in the factory. You guys are outside it.
Gotcha.
We're not even like inside yet.
No, this is outside the front of the factory. All right. Everybody, roll initiative.
One of those moments that I don't want to go early in the initiative, and I
Yeah.
know I'm going to.
Yep.
Yes, you are.
Josh, could you roll for Sokka, please?
Okay.
Oof.
I think you'll also probably have to hit her long rest button because she still only has 62 HP.
Yeah. Oh, don't know why that was on self. Let's put that back on there.
Let's see. Taylor still having Discord problems?
I'm back.
Oh,
Sure.
did you roll initiative?
Yeah, I rolled a 22.
That's weird. I don't see it either. Did you roll it to self?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I also don't see it.
No, I rolled normal. I don't know.
That's weird.
I see it in there. That's really weird.
I also
Yeah,
see
I
that you
don't-
have health missing. Did you forget to click your wrong rush button?
Nope, I have it. It's good on my end. Everything's fine on my end. Weird. I can refresh the page if you want.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, even your character sheet isn't
That's
updating.
really weird.
There it goes. Now it's updated.
Oh my god.
And then just roll initiative again to put you on the counter, and then we'll change it to 22.
Yeah. If my character sheet loads.
Fun.
Yeah. In fact, the chat isn't even loading now on my end, so
Oh, great.
yeah.
I just added it on there.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
that works
you.
too.
I'll see if I can figure it out before my turn starts.
All right. Let's see. All right. Well, Vanya, you're first.
Great. Okay, so Rowan's doing her thing over there. What are the other factory workers doing? Like, have they stopped and are watching this? Are they continuing to go inside?
There's a couple that have kind of like stopped and are like, "What's going on with the guards?" But a majority of them are just continuing to like walk inside.
Okay. I'm gonna like motion for the group to like. Is there any kind of like check to get inside? Is there like are they just do we just walk in, or are they like checking badges, faces, anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It does look like they seem to be checking people at the door to make sure that they work for the factory.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna be. I'm going to assume that our disguises are not going to get us inside like that. How far away is that? How far are we from like a building of any kind?
I'd say so. It's less of like a building and more of just like a like an access area to the factory, because like you guys are like kind of underground right now, and the factory is mostly above ground, but like the workers have to get to it somewhere, so they kind of like come in through like the basement, I guess is the best way to describe that. And so like the entrance to the factory is like they like we'll just say it's like the south end of the map, just like you guys were going southward, and that's where all the people are. And so like the edge of the map is the entrance.
Okay. This is where I'm really wishing we had talked and made a plan. 'Cause we're dumb. How do we don't know how to play D&D. Are the workers on the other side of the security checkpoint like still clustered up a lot?
Yeah, like there's people clustered there as they're waiting for their turn to like prove that they work there.
On the other side, once you've proved that you work there, what is the other side of the security checkpoint?
Oh, the other side is it's people like they like disappear inside like one at a time, so like they're not bunched up at all really.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Yeah, they are quite literally trickling in.
Yeah. So presumably, if say a couple of people tried to dimension door to the other side of that space, they're gonna notice.
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. If they do notice, just dimension door right back out. Team, what are we feeling? Are we feeling starting a riot outside and then fucking around with stuff on the inside? Or
Yeah.
And I got the outside on lock with these cards.
this is mostly to Nestor and Joe.
I mean,
What are-
I'm fine
what
with
are-
anything that involves riots.
I mean, I think that you can use whatever is going on with Rowan as an excuse to try and rile people up. Personally.
I can speak to people telepathically. I got command.
Great. So, Joe/Gesh, where are you at?
Well, it doesn't matter to me.
What kind of... You're... Okay.
This is the
Josh?
first time that actually
Riot!
fought for the little guy.
Josh, are you on Team Riot?
I'm on Team Riot.
Okay. So I guess Amity and I are gonna go cause problems inside.
Woo!
Alright.
So we split the party?
Yeah, we are.
Great.
I feel bad for our DM. It's just like what the
Rowan
fuck?
just Vine just quietly thinks to herself, Rowan's gonna kill me for this, let's go!
Well, I also
Um,
didn't plan on you guys actually going into the factory, but sure, that's fine.
I mean, we can just start a riot on the outside. That's fine.
Seems like a better idea. Draw everybody out.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so how do we wanna...
Light the building on fire. That'll get everyone out.
Oh, jeez.
It's been tempting! Check something.
What do you want me to let's start this fucking flame blade and scream at the top of my lungs in infernal or some shit?
Technically, I have Wall of Fire, and that was going to be my my fire-based strategy.
I have fireballs.
Let's see if there's going to be anything more useful than... Okay. I'm just going to step a little bit a ways from the group to kind of like disperse myself within the line so it doesn't look like we're all together.
Sure.
You're gonna look like it very soon.
I know it's going to look like it very soon. And then whoever is standing next to me, I just want to like give them a small nudge and whisper as quietly as I can. I can't believe one of the guards is just accusing people like that. That's why a guard malfunctioning, that just seems so odd. I wonder what's going on over there.
Huh? Oh yeah, that is strange.
Kind of makes me nervous to to go inside. I mean, what if more of them are malfunctioning? We shouldn't have to work like that.
Make a persuasion check.
Got this. I believe in you.
My +3 persuasion because my deception is better. Better liar.
Yeah, well, it's not really like we have a better choice. Let's food on the table.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not gonna do anything else yet. That's really all I've got.
Okay.
To move
Your
on to
turn.
somebody else making a choice.
Amity?
All right.
Okay.
One of the guys that's talking to the one Rowan's in.
Sorry, the first half of your sentence cut off. What
Yeah,
was the question?
damn, Taylor, your microphone just like kicked into like
I
fucking,
think
like
I think
sixth
it's my
gear.
Wi-Fi.
That was wild.
I think it's my Wi-Fi. One of the guys next to the guy Rowan's in. How heavy are these guys? Like, how heavy do they look?
The robot people?
Yeah.
I mean, they look pretty heavy. They're it's their bodies are like made out of like a mixture of like wood and metal, as well as like they have like plate armor like on top of that. So pretty heavy looking.
Like more than 1,000 pounds?
No, not more than 1,000 pounds. Like,
I
they're
kind of
still
want to
like,
lift 130 feet in the air.
yeah, you could do that.
All right. I will. My character sheet is still loading though. I think my Wi-Fi is being all weird.
Okay. This is the telekinesis spell.
Yes.
All right. Um. Okay. So it's an intelligence check for you versus their strength check.
Okay. +5, so I'll just roll it manually.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god. Can you see my roll? Because my chat just disappeared.
No. Yeah, I don't have anything on this end.
Sweet. I rolled a 14 though.
Okay. Yeah. So you rolled a 14. He rolled higher. So he kind of like, he feels something try to move him, but he shrugs it off. And then he says, "Hey, something's weird going on. I think something invisible just grabbed me or something. I'm not entirely sure what's happening."
He's like, I'm
My
getting a
hand's behind
weird
my back.
vibe over here.
I just kind of try to look nonchalant, and that's my turn.
All right. And Shilk, your turn.
I'm gonna use my action to pull my sword out of a bag of holding.
Oh yeah, because we don't have our weapons out.
This
Yep.
is what I like to see.
Yep.
and then use my bonus action to hide in the crowd.
Okay.
Oh no.
Make
'Cause I am rogue.
make
You are
a charisma stealth check.
Oh, oh boy.
Charisma stuff.
Well,
This is less to be unavoided and more to fit in.
blend in. Okay, my
Yeah.
charisma is 1 less than my dex. So
Okay, yeah, so just roll normal stealth and we'll subtract 1. 26, okay. Yeah, you feel pretty hidden. There's a
Mhm.
blade in the crowd.
A blade in the crowd. There's a metal
Dan
album cover.
Dan it.
Damn it.
Alright,
I'm gonna move a little bit over here.
alright,
Mhm.
sounds good. Ghost Rowan.
All right, going.
Yeah.
Going. I like it.
Okay, so let's see. I made him yell random things. I made him punch the other. Which guard did I make him punch? This one?
Sure.
Sure. Cool. Uh. I'll just make him punch the other guard. I'll make him punch this one now.
Okay. Yeah, that hits as well. So that's 6 damage to that one as well.
Yep. And it doesn't specify if he rolls the check now or if he rolls it on his turn, so, you know.
I already rolled the check.
Okay.
I got closer, but still not high enough.
Nice. Okay. That's my turn.
Alright. Their turn. He's really confused now because he just punched his comrades in the face. It's like, I'm not doing this. What's happening? To which the other two will just try to restrain him, the ones that got punched. Alright. And yeah, they restrain him because he doesn't really fight back. He's trying to figure out what's going on himself. They grab his arm and it's kind of like stop him from moving. While the other one kind of looks around to see if he can figure out what was going on with the telekinesis spell cast on him. Yeah, that's a nat one. So no idea that Amity tried to lift him up in the air.
Man, it's a good thing these guys are dumb.
They're not even like that dumb. They just their stats are just focused on other things. All right, it
Hey.
is Saga's turn, Josh.
All right. Well, I'd say she would probably take her sword out.
Yeah.
And she is not a rogue, so she can't hide as a bonus action.
That is correct.
Well, if we're trying to draw people over here, I think it makes sense that as a bonus action, fuck. No, that'll be it. She'll just take her sword out and just hold back a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good. Gesh, your turn.
This is going to be interesting. I'm going to target 2 random people in the crowd
Oh God.
and twin a polymorph into the largest land creature I can.
All right. I mean,
Dinosaur!
that would be a T-Rex.
Yes!
2
Yes!
T-Rexes.
Unless you wanted to be slightly less lethal, then that would be 2 mammoths.
T-Rex,
Uh,
T-Rex,
mm.
T-Rex.
I'm going to target 2 of the most asshole-ish looking people, if that even makes any sense.
Okay.
Look like the 2
I'm
guys
not
who
going
look
to
like the
turn like a
most like
little old lady
douchebags.
into it, something like that. It's
Sure.
just, people that look like they have a chip on their shoulder or an attitude, and they're going to become T-Rexes.
Okay. Go ahead and just make an insight check.
Look for the 2 guys who look like the most like douchebags.
Yeah. Little old lady it is.
That's what it would have been if you rolled in that one. This you pick 2 people that are like, they kind of look like dicks, not knowing that they actually have tragic backstories, and
Ugh.
they
Not my problem.
and they both turn into immense T-Rexes. Now with the mental stats of T-Rexes,
Excellent.
so they're confused, but they're also T-Rexes.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just bring that out now.
You're welcome.
Thank
They
you.
asked for a distraction. They didn't ask
Yeah.
how.
I'm just happy. Like a friend of mine for my birthday got me the monster manual in Roll20,
Mhm.
Oh,
and
nice.
so whenever it's something like this where it's just something from the book, I can just like pull it out immediately, ready to go. So that's pretty nice. So now there's just 2 T-Rexes here. So I'll roll initiative for them, I guess.
I guess she'll just say, "Holy crap, look at that." Like loud enough for everyone in the general area that's not noticing 2 giant T-Rexes appear. Maybe get their attention to look that direction.
Yeah, not hard, as they are 2 fucking T-Rexes.
What
are
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
oh my god! Yeah,
Chaos.
that definitely sends the
Chaos.
crowds into a panic.
You're welcome, I succeeded.
Excellent. Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Alright, Axiom, your turn.
Alright. I'm actually going to use the. Where is it? Embodiment of the Log, Quicken Enchantment spell for bonus action. And at 8th level, we're going to cast Command.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Sorry. 5th level. 5th level is as high as it'll go.
Oh,
Apparently.
okay.
For some reason.
Is that like the ability? Like you can't. Or is that just command? It only
That's as
goes
high as
five?
Roll20 is allowing me to select.
Oh. Well, I mean, you can. That's weird. Like you. Just because Roll20 is not letting you go higher, you can go up to 8th if you want.
Alright, we'll go up to 8th and select 8 people and give them the command to riot.
To riot for 6 seconds.
For 6 seconds, they will be severely angry.
Okay. Sounds good.
To be fair, I'm just making whatever surface level anger they have just that much more.
Alright. Okay. What's your spell save DC?
Spell save is a 19.
19. Okay.
I swear to God, if 8 fucking peasants all roll like fucking like natural 20s,
I rolled 2 natural 20s. So
fuck you.
Of the 8, 6 of them are affected. as you basically just like yell out riot.
Excellent.
Mhm.
All right. Is Kayla back?
Doesn't seem
I
like
know
it.
she was trying to get her.
Oh no, there she
Oh.
is.
I have Discord open on my phone, my character sheet open on my tablet, and a
What?
computer, and contemplating chucking out a window.
Nice.
Oof.
Move my character sheet? Nope. That's okay. Make it work.
I'll also take my weapons out of the bag before I forget. as an
Oh,
action.
for your action, yeah, because your bonus action was the other thing. Yep.
Can I get just a very brief summary of what has happened since
Yeah,
my turn?
You are in
Well.
for it.
Yeah. So, Amity did the telekinesis, which didn't work. Rowan had the guard punch another guard again, and then the guards restrained them. Shilk pulled the sword out of the bag of holding, and is now hidden within the crowd like fucking Assassin's Creed. And then Gesh turned 2 random bystanders into Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
I caught that part, yep.
Okay, cool. And then, and then Axiom just commanded 6 people to riot for the next 6 seconds. Once it, I guess, we'll just say that happens on initiative count 20 because I don't have a turn order for the random bystanders.
Okay.
So yeah,
Alright then.
that is what has happened.
Alright.
This kind of melancholy gentleman that you were talking to, who doesn't really seem to care, now cares quite a bit as there is a huge dinosaur within a stone's throw from him.
2 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, what does the general vibe of the rest of the line to be at this moment?
Panic.
Uh-huh. Sent track. I am not built for this. Built for this. Didn't have enough time to think through what I wanted to do. Really no part of me that's good. I guess I'm going to Are people rushing to get in? Does it look like anybody's about to start out from the factory?
Right now, because it literally just happened, people haven't really started reacting yet. They're still right now. It's holy shit, and they're like looking, and they haven't started moving or doing anything yet because it's in that moment of sudden chaos that people just haven't. Everybody's still surprised yet.
Okay. Oh, ignore that. I'm sorry. I was trying to read what prestidigitation does, and have no control over my roll 20 right now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oopsies.
Just wanted to see what
All right,
things did.
So Vanya accidentally cast prestidigitation.
I just can I hold my action until the general sit in and then try to hype up the panic.
Okay, what's your action?
That not is
What action are you holding?
Yeah. I guess I want to try and maybe once people start scattering, I want to try and make sure that the general people don't take too much of a fall for this. So trying to maybe help subtly guide them away from T-Rexes once they start scattering. I don't I don't know what I want to do. I'm sorry.
You want to like try and like kind of wake people up out of their shock and get them moving to leave. Basically, I think is what
Yeah.
you're. Yeah, okay.
Yes. That is what I would like to do.
All right. Sure. Yeah, you can. If you want to hold that, we can say that's like a held action. Normally,
Yeah.
like speaking is just like a free action, but because you're waiting for like a specific moment
Yeah.
to talk, we'll say that's a held action.
Cool.
All right. Anything else?
No, because I don't want to draw my weapons yet.
All right. Then that will bring us to A. It is your turn again.
Okay. I'm gonna cast message on one of the guards. It doesn't really matter which one exactly.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go, holy shit, is that a T-Rex?
Okay.
That's it. That's my whole turn.
He just kind of responds on instinct. I think that is a T-Rex. He is just as shocked as everybody else. All right, cool. So at initiative count 20, that's when everybody kind of reacts, like all the commanded people. So people start to break out of their shock and they start kind of like backing up from the T-Rexes. While Vanya, what do you yell to get people moving? Vanya.
Kayla muted herself. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm here. I yell. Holy shit! I can't believe they have T-Rexes now. I'm getting out of here. Go. We gotta go, guys. We gotta get out of here.
All right. I'll let you choose whether to make a deception or intimidation check.
That's an interesting question. I check. Maybe.
Deception, all right. Just
I'm showing up as an 8. I don't know if it
yeah,
went through.
yeah, I got it. Yep. All right, yeah. Yeah, the shocked people around you believe you. And they're like, "Holy shit, get the fuck out!" And everybody just kind of running and scattering, trying to get away from the T-Rexes, start heading back down the tunnels away from the factory. While meanwhile, 6 people who don't seem bothered by the T-Rexes just yell, "Fucking riot!" And they just start like throwing like their lunch pails and other objects nearby at the guards. Not really doing anything. Like, no, it doesn't do damage, but it's just like adds more chaos. And they do that for about a few seconds, and then at the end of their quote unquote turns, the spell ends, and then they see the T-Rexes and just go, "Holy fuck!"
That was worth it. Just for the chaos.
And that will bring us to Shilk's turn. Your crowd of people you were hiding within have now scattered. So now you're just kind of standing there with your sword. However, there's greater threats, greater apparent threats, I should say, than you at the moment. So they haven't noticed you yet.
Intense hiding intensifies.
Fighting intensifies. Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So you go invisible.
Seeing as how your crowd is gone, you've resorted to invisibility.
Damn it.
All right. Anything as a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. The T-Rex's turn. Let me just roll to see what the T-Rexes do in this situation. We'll make this a wisdom check. If the T-Rexes roll, it's funny now that they're T-Rexes, they're actually wiser than they were before. No, we'll make a wisdom check to see if they roll high, then they'll like the little bit of their personality they're able to hold on to. But if they roll low, then they'll just go full animal. Okay. One of them rolled a nat 1, and the other one rolled an 18. So, let's see.
Find out one of them was a union guy.
We'll say this one with the flag goes berserk. This one just kind of starts running off in a direction because it doesn't really know what to do as a T-Rex. This one just starts randomly attacking bystanders.
Feel bad for the guy who's randomly attacking the bystanders. Just gonna
Alright.
follow.
One bystander just goes fucking flying as the T-Rex's tail whips him across the room, killing him before he even hits the wall. The other another bystander is swallowed whole by the T-Rex,
God. Oh no.
and this one continues to run. It will use its action to dash.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right, Ghost Rowan, your turn.
um. Yeah, the fact I can't make him talk and run at the same time just makes me angry. How much movement does this guy have?
30 feet of movement.
Ah, you slow ass bitch.
He's just a normal guy.
Just a dude being a bro. Alright, I'm just gonna make him also just start yelling, "Riot! Riot! Riot!" over and over again.
He's like, why am I saying these words?
He
Give up,
gets to
what,
say riot 25 times before he stops.
Oh my god. So he just starts chanting riots. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
That's all I can do.
Yep. Still hasn't made a wisdom check to know that you're there. The other guys look at him shocked. Yet there's a T-Rex here, so they're a little more focused on that.
There's so much going on.
They let go and they start running towards the T-Rex.
This one's just going riot, riot. It's so funny.
Oh god.
Alright, they spend their turn running up. It's Saga's turn.
Alright. I don't know that Saga really has to do anything right now.
Does she just act natural or something?
Yeah, just act
Okay.
natural.
Just make a deception check then.
Okay. Act natural.
With a -1.
He's doing like the super obvious thing where she's like walking around whistling obnoxiously.
Well,
and,
see
like,
that's the thing is like she's acting natural as everybody else is going fucking nuts. So it's just like why is she not reacting?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll move over to Gesh's turn.
He's just gonna follow where the crowds are running. And just kind of make his way that general direction, kind of looking horrified.
Sure.
So, which I don't know which way they're running.
They're running towards the north,
Okay.
and they're being chased by a T-Rex that's trying not to step on them.
Oh no! How could someone do such a thing?
And they're not doing very well. It's a couple people got trampled. All right. Anything you want to do on your turn, or just
No,
moving with the
Not-
crowd? All right.
not much else to really do at the moment. So,
Sure. Fair. All
just
right.
need to kind of see how this plays out.
Yeah. Axiom's turn.
Let's see here. Can I upcast this? This is the question I'm going to look for. I can use a higher level spell slot to cast a lower level spell, right?
Yeah. Upcasting.
Okay.
You just did that with the command spell.
Yeah, I just want to make sure for this specific one, I haven't read it yet. Okay, it's just concentration. This should be easy then. We'll just cast a just past them near the entrance. Just a 9th level earthquake.
Okay. You're casting earthquake on the
Just
factory.
just in front of the factory, not on it yet.
Okay.
Just to cause some more chaos. We'll do some fissures.
You know it's 100-foot radius, right?
Eh.
Okay. All right, you cast earthquake, and the factory, in this underground subterranean tunnel starts to shake. We'll come back to that.
Oh my.
We'll end it soon.
I think we're doing a halfway decent job of a distraction.
Distraction,
Just a
not
guess.
destruction.
It's definitely a distraction.
Yeah.
Destruction is a distraction.
Vanya, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna simple. I zoomed in too far. Too much detail. Zoom out. Zoom out. The 3 guards next to T-Rex aren't paying any attention to anything but the T-Rex. Yeah.
That is correct. We're pretty focused
I
on the T-Rex right now.
yeah. I'd like to make their day a little bit worse. I want to cast Bane on.
Okay.
Which is a.
I believe it's a charisma save.
I think it's a charisma save. The DC 17. I was able to see that on my computer before it proceeded to turn off again.
Okay. 2 of them succeed. So only
Okay.
one of them is baned.
Okay. And then, I don't know if I'm going to be able to move myself, but I would like to move straight in a northwesterly direction.
Alright, I can move you.
Thank you.
Your speed's 40 now, right? Because of your weird legs.
Because of my weird
Weird.
I do still have weird springy legs, yes.
Your weird legs with the backwards knees.
Wait, I think I forgot that my knees are technically backward.
Yeah.
I think I forgot that part. I thought they were just extra springy.
I mean, that's the way I had in my mind, where it's like those like the legs that like bend backwards, and it's like it adds more spring, kind of like a deer.
Yeah, oh, I'm into it. Yep.
It's a giraffe.
Oh my gosh. That's it. I'm done.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
Amity, your turn.
Alright, I know there's an earthquake happening, correct?
You definitely feel one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm casting Death Ward on myself.
Okay.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Do you want
And
to
I'm
move at
running
all?
over by Vanya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, it's at this point that the alarms start going off. So definitely causing an uproar in front of the factory here. Shilt, your turn.
Well, definitely tell there's an earthquake going on.
Mm-hmm.
At least the beginnings of one.
Or the beginnings of one. We're just gonna go this way. Seems like they're pretty distracted by that T-Rex, and
Yep.
I ain't want no building collapsing on me.
I'm not gonna hold it for the entire round.
Yeah, but Shook doesn't know that.
See, we don't know that.
Yet.
Gonna
Yeah,
catch
fair.
up to Gash and just be like, still while invisible, we did a good job.
All right. T-Rex time. This one is just going to keep running over people, and so that one's gone. The other one is going to attack the guards that have run up to it. It misses with the tail, but it hits with its bite. So it just kind of reaches down and completely engulfs one of the guards, and he is now in the T-Rex's mouth. He also took 36 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
All right. Ghost Rowan.
Well, this appears to have been a success. But I guess we haven't gotten a signal yet. So I'm just going to make this guy run 30 feet like here and just hang out.
Cool.
He's just standing in the middle of the crowd, chilling. Well, I guess not much of a crowd anymore. But he's gonna stand there, and that's it.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Their turns. Hey, he made his wisdom check, so now he knows that you're inside of him.
Wow, really proud of you, buddy.
I don't. There's not exactly anything he can do about that, though.
No, because he unless he drops to 0 hit points, he just knows I'm in there. That's it.
He'll run up to the T-Rex as well. He's like, "There's something in me!" But he will help attack the T-Rex.
Oh my god.
So they
that's
all
funny.
just take out their great swords and start hacking at the T-Rex.
Because I've got nothing better to do, I'm gonna give his attack disadvantage. Lol.
Okay.
Got nothing else to do, so fuck it. You ain't killing my T-Rex. He's my homie.
Yep, it definitely missed because of that. All right. The guards are just hacking away at the T-Rex. Well, actually, you know what? I forgot to make this guy disadvantaged too because of his. Okay, he still hits. Even from inside the T-Rex's mouth, he still hits. So that is 66 points of damage to the T-Rex. So now the T-Rex looks bloody.
I'm just saying, it's not an issue. It's just everyone has that.
And that was their turn, which brings us to Saga.
Oh, right, that'd be. Feel like Saga would probably take the hint and start walking away.
Continuing to stay casual.
Stay casual, but walking
Casually
away.
walking away. Yep. All right. Sounds good.
At this point, I'll drop concentration on the massive earthquake.
Oh, okay. Well, it hasn't really done anything yet. It doesn't do damage until the beginning of your turn.
It's literally just to cause alarm
Oh, okay.
and more panic.
All right. Gesh, it's your turn.
I'm gonna continue moving away.
Okay. And Axiom, it's your turn.
Alright. Come on, character sheet, load. Yeah, I'm going to start backing up, but before I do so, at this point, right next, near them, I'm going to put a Guardian of Faith.
Okay.
The most religious thing I could possibly cast.
Sure.
So for the next 8 hours, in that place, a large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration, not like the spice of your choice that you can see within range.
Well, until it does its damage.
Yeah. The guardian occupies that space and is indistinct, except for a gleaming sword and shield emblazoned with the symbol of your deity.
Let's just use this picture of a statue of an angel.
Yeah, for now.
Cool. So that was just a hovering angelic spirit holding scales in one hand and a sword in the other.
Yeah. And in the
What's that?
back backing up.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, ping.
Alright, Vanya, it's your turn.
I think I'm just gonna hold where I am. Kind of monitor the chaos in a way that makes it look like part of the chaos, like part of the panic. But I don't want to flee this area entirely in case we need to cause more problems.
Sure. All right.
So I'm gonna hold where I am. I don't have anything to add to the situation.
Okay. Sounds good. Amity, your turn.
I'm also just holding. I don't really have anything to add. I want to see how much more chaotic it gets before I decide to do anything.
Did you want to move up with the rest of the party?
Yeah, just a little bit, I guess.
Okay. All right. Shilk.
All right, guys, time to add to the chaos.
Oh no. I'm surprised it took you this long, as you are the agent of chaos.
Yeah.
True, he's been fairly contained until this moment.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops, I did a thing.
All right.
And I
Cool. So is that going down that line? All right, that's what I thought. All right.
It's just a little bit out of nowhere to be struck by lightning.
All right. Yeah, suddenly a bolt of lightning appears out of nowhere and goes through these three guards, one of which is where Rowan is. The one closest to you, Shilk, and the one that Rowan is possessing both failed, so they'll take the full 26 points of lightning damage. Is that halved for you, Rowan?
yes.
I believe it is.
Yeah, non-magic. I'm resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Well, this is
But yeah,
like
no.
the damage you take while you're possessing someone.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm just checking. And I already used my reaction, so yeah, it'd be half.
Okay. All right.
So I take what, 13?
13 points of lightning damage. Yes.
Wow, finally getting hit by lightning damage, and I'm not a fucking monk. Christ.
Yep. Technically, you still have that ability, but it requires the evasion ability. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a prerequisite.
Yeah, so it's a little awkward.
It's like you have spec into monk without specking directly into monk.
All right. Anything else, Shilk?
Well, I'm invisible, so no, I'm good.
Okay. And that'll bring us to the T-Rex. He will continue to chomp on the one in his mouth. And then he will try another tail attack. This time he hits this one in the bottom right there for 24 points of damage. And fighting for 34 points of damage. Alright. Cool. That will bring us to Ghost Rowan's turn.
Hey. Yeah, collapsing tunnels don't really worry me at all, so I'm just gonna have this guy punch someone again. Is this guy prone?
No.
Oh, okay, so-
he is baned.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I'll punch the Bane guy again.
Okay. Punch, or you want him to use his sword?
Oh, well,
Because he has his sword
yeah.
out now.
That's true. Sword's out. Sword.
Alright, sword it is. Alright. That hits
He's
for 9 points of damage. And he just As he recovers from the lightning bolt, he just stands up and whacks his friend in the shoulder. He's like, "What the hell?"
Something's inside me. You don't understand.
What the hell, Steve?
And it is their turn. And he's like, "I'm sorry, it's not me. There's something in me." And then he'll turn and attack the T-Rex. You doing your reaction thing again, Rowan?
No, I'm gonna save it this time just in case.
Alright.
After taking lightning damage from Shulk, I'm like, yeah, okay, never mind.
All right. As the I guess I gotta. Oh no, even with Bane, that would still hit. So they continue to hack at the T-Rex, and suddenly the T-Rex is killed and turns back into a normal person, impaled on one of the guard's swords, as there was enough damage carried over in order for him to get killed outright. And the other one that landed looks around. He sees people standing around. Hasn't quite made the connection yet, as he notices the large standing beacon of hope in the middle of this conflict, and thinking
the giant religious iconography.
Yeah, and thinking that it's like a creature, he's going to run up to her to attack her, and he has to make a dex save as she swings her sword down at him. As a nat 1, so he takes 20 points of radiant damage. And then as he goes to swing at her, finds out that he can't hit her no matter what, because she's not real. And that's their turn. Brings us to Saga.
I don't know. What do you guys think Saga would do in this situation?
Absolute mad lad. That's what. She has absolutely no concern for her own safety. He's a psycho.
As to quote Tori, she's here for a fun time, not a long.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
I guess she just goes running back into the fight.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That or cast some sort of stupid spell. Honestly, I could see her summoning a horse in this situation. Like, that's just how out there.
Yeah, but it takes
She
10
would
minutes, so...
No, I know, but I just mean, like, that's to the point of crazy she could do.
Well, her last horse didn't die, so she can just summon it as an action, because it works like Find Familiar. As long as it's alive, it can just get shunted into a pocket dimension.
Horse.
But I don't think she would summon a horse.
I don't think she would.
Not here, no.
Too much.
I feel like the proper Saga thing is to summon a moonbeam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure. Yeah. We get a little
It.
AoE.
Yeah. So we'll do a moonbeam over the top of these guys all over here.
Alright. More area of effects against Rowan.
Thank you, yes. Jesus Christ, Josh, you have an issue? You need to take this outside?
Do it!
Alright, luckily the one that Rowan is in, succeeded. So it takes 8 and Rowan takes 4.
I think we'll use my reaction and make that 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I will.
All right. Cool. That will bring us to Gesh then. The main T-Rex is dead. Your spell is still active because of the other T-Rex that's off trampling people. So it's up to you if you want to end that or not.
It's still somewhat of a distraction, although not exactly here, but I won't drop it just yet. I'm just going to move back a little bit, and that'll be pretty much it. I will not do anything except maybe dodge.
Alright. Sounds good. Axiom, your turn.
Alright. I think I'm gonna... We're gonna use a bonus action command again. And tell this boy... Do I have range on him yet? That is a good question. I have just enough range. Command him to fight. He will fight the nearest guy to him.
Okay. So wait, your one word command is fight?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he would fight the person nearest to him. Well, actually, you know what? He did just see that the angel isn't exactly tangible. I don't know. We'll come to that. Actually, you know what? First let's make the wisdom save.
Yeah. Then we'll see what he gets.
Oh, he saved anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Fuck. Fuck you.
Fuck you. All right. Did you say that was with your bonus action, or was that as an action?
That was bonus action. I sped that one up.
Okay.
With.
And action.
And then action, we will. Fuck it, I got enough range. We will Ray of Frost. This wrong fucking tool. This one.
Sorry, which one? I wasn't looking. Oh, that one. Okay.
Boy with a net.
Oh yeah. He is no longer grappled by the jaws, so net is gone. Okay, yeah, that hits for 13 points of cold damage.
Speed is reduced by 10.
Good to know. Alright. Now that you have shot a clear beam of energy from you to them, they now know that you guys are a threat.
I'm running out of AoE stuff to use.
Yep.
I'm not with them. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm over here.
I'm way over here.
There's no crowd anymore. So you guys are all just kind of standing out in the open.
Yep.
Except for Gesh. Gesh was following the crowd. He's all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I didn't move last. I didn't move last crowd.
I've
All
been
right.
moving every round.
I moved a little.
Anya, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, that's gonna change my mind about what I wanted to do. How far away is the crowd at this point?
Like 60 feet.
Okay. I am. I want to start running towards the crowd again.
Okay.
And once I use my full 40 of movement to get close-ish to the crowd. Am I able to spot a spot a little bit further to the crowd that I would be able to like misty step into and try to like guise myself back into the crowd?
So 40-foot movement, bonus action, misty step, and then action to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Go ahead and make a charisma stealth check.
Okay.
So you can just roll regular stealth, and then just whatever the difference is between your dex and charisma.
Okay, so just -2.
-2. Okay. 28. Yeah, you are hidden amongst the terrified people.
Okay. That's everything.
Yep, that's everything. Amity, your turn.
I'm following.
Okay. Are you doing the exact same thing? Do you also have Misty Step?
I don't have Misty Step, but I am running. I'm gonna
okay.
dash.
Okay, so you just use your action to catch up to the crowd of people. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Cool. At initiative count 20, Gesh, you feel your spell end.
Uh-oh, it's dead.
Shilk, it is your turn.
Okay.
That's not a good sign.
I'm gonna use my action to pulse wave.
Bruh.
Just gonna let Shilk cause problems.
Blast them all of them.
Excuse me, sir? Sir? Sir?
I'm causing a riot.
You're the one
Fight
staying
is over.
there.
This is now just a battle.
I love how most damage that Rowan takes is from allies just AoEing her hosts.
Sure, it's specifically Shilk AOA.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Alright, cool.
We're gonna have a
So you
talk,
just
you and I.
pulse wave all of them. Oh, man.
And I'm opting to push them if they fail.
Yeah, they
Wanna
all
trip.
fail. So, how much did they get pushed?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay. We'll just move all these down 15. Perfect. And then they all take 27 damage because they all failed. Rowan, you take half of that, so 14.
Yeah, 'cause my reaction's not back in.
This one is dead. Alright. Movement, bonus action.
Yeah, I'm gonna move off to the side over here. Yeah. That'll be, I think that's good.
Okay. Cool. Ghost Rowan, your turn.
Yeah. Sword one of my homies, I guess. Sword the baned one. Stab him, stab him. The back of his mind. Stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him. Stab. Stab.
Alright. He misses.
Ah. Damn. I can only make his shots worse. Not better. Fuck. Also,
Right.
there was just like lightning, I think. So if ever I just disappear, that's why.
Alright.
Oof.
Good to know. These guys don't know where the spells are coming from,
Oh,
and
thunder.
clearly the angel is not something they can fight. They did, however, see that guy shoot a beam at one of them, so they're just gonna go start running towards Axiom.
All right.
Oh my god.
But all right.
They just use their action to dash to run up to you.
All right.
Do they pass back through the moonbeam?
Yeah, probably, because it's either the moonbeam or
Damn it.
the.
Oof.
I'd say, yeah,
Also,
the moonbeam is a little less intimidating than the big angel. So yeah, they go through the moonbeam. So they'll all roll their con saves.
so they had to step 10 feet around the guardian of faith.
I did the path.
Okay.
They didn't get they were already outside of it, so they didn't have to go through it. All right, they all fail, so they all take 17. Rowan takes 9,
Mm-hmm.
and it was their action to dash up to Axiom.
Yep.
Or at least the one that made it to him. And now it's Saga's turn.
Well, they just came up to Saga, so I guess.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. Saga's just gonna attack.
Yep.
Attacky. Another attacky.
Are we in? Because we're underground, is it dim light down here or darkness?
It'd be dim light, yeah.
Oh, okay. I get. This is the thing that I keep forgetting I have. I've never actually done it, but I got temporary HP from this homie dying near me.
Oh, nice. All right.
because it rarely comes up.
Any smites from Saga?
Yeah, we might as well. We'll just smite on both.
Sure,
Just,
sure.
there's a smite. We'll just do first levels.
All right. Another 14. And then flurry of blows at all?
Yeah, might as well. Spend the key point to flurry and flurry. And then she gets stuff on that too.
Yep. Are both flurries towards the same guy?
Yeah, just pump them all into the front one.
Ignore
All
my
right.
roll.
Then do you want him knocked prone, knocked away, or unable to take reactions?
Just knock him prone.
All right. I believe that is a dex save.
Yep.
All right. He failed. That guy's now prone.
All right. That's her turn.
All right. Gesh, your turn.
I don't know what to do now. I guess I could always fight. So the one in excuse me, the one in front of Axiom is prone, right?
That's correct. So any attack rolls have disadvantage.
I guess I'll just shoot a firebolt at that one on the right in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm choking today.
All right. That misses. This
Oh,
kind of skips off of their armor. Goes flying off to the side. Bonus action at all?
Nah,
Alright,
I'll just stay where I am, though.
sounds good. Axiom, it is your turn.
All right. We're going to use our main action to blindness, deafness at 4th level. Just get all 3 of them.
Okay. You going with blindness, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Sorry,
Alright.
Rowan.
It's okay.
They gotta-
Alright.
Fuck
They
me, I
must make
guess.
They must make a Constitution save. If it fails, they are either blind or deafened, blinded for the duration.
Okay. They all fail. One of them would have succeeded if it wasn't for the Bane.
Hell yeah.
Because I rolled a natural 20, and then I rolled a 4 on the d4.
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
picture it's like spiritual blindfolds. They just have covered their heads.
Alright. So the 3 of them, and by extension Rowan, are now all blind.
Love it. So glad to be here, guys.
Doing
She's in
good.
to stay.
Ah, perfect. Let's do the bleeding eye symbol.
Oh my.
Just how many debuffs can we stack on that second guy?
Yep. Alright. Anything as a bonus action?
Alright, bonus action, just in case, Flame Blade.
Okay, you summon a Flame Blade. Is Flame Blade... Wait, is blindness? Is blindness not concentration?
Does not appear to be.
Doesn't say concentration on here. I will double
Oh, it
check.
was. Oh,
Manage.
no, it's not. Just 1 minute. Okay, wow. I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure Flame Blade is.
Yeah. It's just a con save where it happens. Okay. That's good to know for later. Alright, and that's my once per long rest Flame Blade.
Flame Blade isn't considered natural open flame, right? Because it's magical.
It's magical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Naturally
Oh.
magical.
Blindness? I thought blindness was a wisdom save. So then actually...
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, no. Actually, no. These guys, their cons aren't that great. Okay, never mind. It's the same roll either way. I thought they had a greater con.
You gotta be concerned there.
Nah, they have the same con modifier as they have a wisdom modifier, so it literally wasn't any different. Alright. Cool. Flame Blade and Vanya, it is your turn.
What is going on over by security checkpoint at the moment? What's happening over there?
Down to get into the factory?
Yeah.
Oh, like everybody that was like in the factory, like the crowd that didn't get into the factory, basically they all went fucking running. Everybody that was in the factory just basically locked themselves in the factory.
Are there guards
Now the
there?
doors are shut.
The
If there are
doors
guards,
shut.
yeah, if there are guards, they're in.
Oh, cool. I love that they're shut. There's not like windows or anything over there, right?
In a subterranean building, no.
I wasn't sure if they had like little like carved off slits to like see through or something, like castle wall, you know, where they would like shoot the arrows through.
Oh, arrow slits? No.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
Because who would dare attack an underground building?
Who
A
indeed?
factory,
Like-
no less.
Like maybe if it was a
Indeed.
fort, but this is a factory, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna maybe go do something dumb. Dumb in this fight. Actually, I am. The crowd's continuing.
The crowd's continuing what?
The crowd's continuing to like run away.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to run super far away from all of this. I am gonna use my action to turn myself invisible.
Okay.
It's just regular invisibility. Action, bonus action. I'll move the full 80 feet. I want to just start making my way back down south.
Okay.
I just don't want to run too far away from all of this.
Sure, yeah, like right here. Alright. Sounds good. Amity, your turn.
Alright, I want to stay as close, or I want to stay within 60 feet of the action at the moment. So I guess I'm going to leave the crowd behind.
Sure.
And then I'm going to cast Disintegrate on this front guy that they're both fighting right now.
Okay.
If it loads. There we go.
Did it roll on your screen?
It did roll on my screen.
How
Again.
much damage was it?
It was 71.
Okay, yeah. He failed. So, you definitely hit him with your disintegrate beam, and he turns the dust on the ground. Definitely some overkill, as he only had 14 hit points left. But hey.
I feel bad for that man. He was blinded and then fucking disintegrated.
And that's my turn.
Alright, cool. At initiative count 20, Gesh, as you are the only one still over by the crowd, you see what caused your spell to end, as making their way down the tunnel towards this chaos. You see several large machine-like creatures, and leading them is a figure that you recognize, a tall man covered head to toe in adamantine plate with long metallic blades sticking off in every direction.
Oh no!
Did we cause too much chaos?
What's that?
Did we cause too much chaos, guys?
It'll be fine.
Did we ramp this up a little too much?
And it's on that note of Gesh seeing that, that we're going to end the session tonight. As I have to be up pretty early tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Right.
Sounds good.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun.
And on that note, I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Good night.
Bye-bye! Bye.